Yes, Jason, you talked about the other players are joining the party with Luka. What'd you think about the party tonight?
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was a great team win. JB, Spencer, Maxi, Luka, Reggie, Doe, everybody joined the party. They helped out on both ends. And then Luka was great defensively. He participated too. So it puts us in a different position when that happens.
What did you guys do to force Chris Paul into 7 turnovers on his birthday, by the way?
Happy birthday, CP. I think when you look at we were active. Our hands were active. We got deflections that led to steals. We came out aggressive. There was carryover from game 2 in those first 3 quarters, and we played 48 minutes tonight. And so it's a great win. But now this game is over, and now it's a quick turnaround here for Sunday.
What specifically do you think happened to get JB going? It seemed like you were determined and he was determined that he was going to be aggressive in the first quarter.
Well, I just wanted him to be aggressive. Like we talked before the game, just be yourself. And I thought this was the first time he was aggressive. He didn't wait. He wasn't, surveying. He put the ball touches the paint. And again, as we talked all season, when the ball touches the paint, good things happen for us. We make a lot of, right basketball plays, and JB did that for us tonight. Luka was great in the post, putting pressure on their defense, and we're going to need that again on Sunday.
Jason, after Luka was critical of himself on defense and got some criticism in the second half the other day, how did you see him respond to that? And do you think that kind of shows on the court in terms of his fire and just kind of his emotional disposition out there tonight?
Yeah, I think he's one that's never run from criticism. We've seen that early in the season. He admits when he hasn't played well, but he tends to come back the next game and play well. And I think that just he has ownership, and he knows how much we need him to not just play well on the offensive end, but participate on the defensive end. And I thought he did a great job on both ends tonight.
Jason, against Utah, I know that at times you guys are trying to speed up the tempo. Tonight, you held them to 88 possessions. Really seemed like you're trying to slow it down. Do you think that had an effect on the result tonight?
Oh, Tim, that's a good question. I thought that we were playing super fast, but I guess not. We were just trying to play at our pace. We wanted to explore. We wanted to attack early in the shot clock, as we talked about in the first 2 games. We were getting shots up against the clock and deep into the clock. And they're a really good defensive team. And so we felt that we needed to be a little bit more aggressive early in that clock. But I guess we were playing slow. It felt like we were playing fast because we got a lot of shots, I thought, early in the clock, a lot of threes that we haven't gotten in the first 2 games.
And then Maxi was a lot of the times the guy attacking closeouts and making plays off the dribble, hitting 2-pointers. How much does that open up the offense and just how much is that important to y'all's game?
Yeah, it gives, our drivers, the guys who are going to attack when Maxi's shooting the ball the way he is and the way they're playing them, it helps us to be able to get to the paint and to be able to get to the rim. And then for him, the way they're closing out, we trust that he's going to make the right play. No different than in the pick and roll. If they channel 5 us and he has to become a playmaker, with the closeout, he's making all the right reads.
Jason, you mentioned the active hands and the aggression. Wondered if you could specifically talk about Reggie's play on defense and what he did well.
Yeah, Reggie's done this for us all season. He's always been asked to guard one of the 2 best players on the floor. He never complains. He gives everything. He's exhausted at the end of the night. And then we ask him also to throw in some threes. And so he's played his role. He's been in character in this series for us. And again, he was big for us with active hands, with deflections, not always coming up with the steal or just trying to slow their offense down because when they get in a rhythm, they're just as good as anyone in this league, and it's hard to stop them.
You guys had some foul trouble there, certainly with Luka in that fourth quarter. What'd you think of the second unit's job that they did for that 3.5, 4 minutes to be able to at least keep them from feasting during that stretch?
Yeah, well, this team has been built on not just one guy, and we've played without Luka due to an injury in the playoffs and foul trouble. We've had JB and Dorian in foul trouble, and someone else has to step up that comes off the bench. And tonight, the guys picked up Luka with him being in foul trouble. We continued to play, we continued to attack, and then we got stops on the other end. And so they held it down until we can get them back at the 5-minute mark. And then I thought Luka did a great job of not, picking up that 6th foul.
One on Zoom. Kevin, go ahead.
Kevin Gray, 105 through the Fan. Obviously, Coach, the idea is to get back in this series and protect home court. But this team tonight broke an 11-game losing streak to the Phoenix Suns. What does that do for this team mentally and psychologically going forward now that this team has accomplished beating this team and what it means for the rest of the series?
Yeah, Kevin, I think we didn't know we lost 11 straight. I think we're more upset about the fine that we got from the league cheering. So, I think when you look at what we did tonight, it's just one game. We played hard for 48 minutes, and now we got to validate that on Sunday. Thanks.